Niggas better not hit me up. They getting cut.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking for Johnson.
Already got a picture, baby. We out here, nigga. I told you, boy. We out here. Nigga got 22 interceptions already.
It's a touchdown.
First play of the game, pick 6.
First round talent.
First play of the game, you pick 6, baby.
A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the play.
I ain't finna lose to this nigga.
Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
You're good. Ready.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. Even with the nice move, can't go very far. Stopped short of the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There's a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short game.
That is Andrew? I don't know.
Brandon, what happened? Time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Boy, don't you throw them to Zaire, bro. This is what we do. Look at this nigga already out there with them tanks.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
I switched over and get that user pick with Zaire, boy. Out here. He ain't talking.
We need some plays from our defense here on
the road early. Nigga, you gonna step it. After I played a fucking bum and lost for that nigga.
Week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
That good for 22 and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? See on the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
He's not going to get me. Hey, team 6.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, 7.
2nd down and goal. Brady.
I shouldn't do that shit. I wanted Brady. I wanted Odell to have one. I think it was holding that nigga, and I had somebody wide the fuck open the whole time, and I was like, fuck it, I want Odell. Don't get happy, bro.
Into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It technically could have been a holding or something, but you know Madden don't call holding on this game.
I don't know who all is to blame there,
but I could have just threw the touchdown and just took my 14-0 lead.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
What's good on the extra point? So all even at 7 now as they kick it
away. I look part of that. I know, right?
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, what we on? What y'all on?
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen,
just stay outside.
Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
I told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
65.
Come before the snap.
I'm finesse.
We'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Why you lying to that boy, bro? Just click on my name. It's in the chat.
15. Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh my God!
Complete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver.
I knew to. Odell right up in the middle, nigga. This nigga wide the fuck open, bro. You see that shit, Mark? I didn't draft that nigga. I traded for that nigga. That's alright, he's finna run the same fucking play.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Oh, I shouldn't do that shit either, though. Come on, Brown. Look good enough. I gotta stop playing dumb.
Hold on to that one. It's second down.
Alright.
The dime look on defense.
That's alright.
On the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
I'm not trying.
Make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguise.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college.
My bad, Zaire, because you definitely had that shit.
We call this be who you are defense. D lineman, you play the run.
Linebackers,
they wear anything. And secondary, you play the...
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Sony Michel, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
But he should have tripped over that nigga, bro.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one good for a first down.
Jason, if you keep picking on you, bro, get the ball.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that's
if you want me to get over there, I'll get over there.
Quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career high.
Try you again and you lose. I'm using him.
And he can also play wildcat quarterback.
I expect you to have that down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Running from the gun, Johnson. And a short gain down to about the 33. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown.
I should have swatted that shit.
DeAndre Hopkins. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball.
I'm getting too greedy on these interceptions. I should have just swatted the ball. That's DeAndre Hopkins.
And grab it.
Yeah,
I bet he would have caught that shit.
Just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the will as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
He can't shoot. He's on the button. He ain't hit a shot.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Brady now to throw. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Odell or
Looked like
Nodell?
the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it, but this will fortunately wind up
But
out
you
of
out though?
bounds.
Nigga wasn't ready.
I could hear and feel
Odell
the sigh
came
of
through with a
relief
smacky.
all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend
Yes,
there.
sir, you need to
No
sit
doubt
down. You
about
out
it.
here dropping the
Ball goes
ball.
over the
We out
sideline,
of
able
bounds.
to
I don't
retain
care.
possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And
Thank you for breaking that shit up. Because he should have had the burners and they glitched him behind.
Trying to give his man room to run under it,
Shit,
but it's second down. He was looking for Odell Beckham that
tomorrow,
time.
nigga.
And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Brady. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Well, he made that catch knowing full well that at the end of it, he's going to catch a pretty good lick.
I guess if there's anyone on this team that can absorb a pop, it's him. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. From the gun, Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, they run with Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive. And normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Let's go.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Breeze to throw.
Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga.
Another interception.
2 for Zaire. Let's get it. He locking down every best receiver out here.
Interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
He guarded Mr. 99 overall.
It does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
72.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he'll lay out out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
They're going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Ooh, I tried to catch that
This
shit,
is
bro.
Emmanuel Sanders. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Breeze now on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Breeze. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much
I'm dead. I hate this game. I really thought this nigga was out of bounds, but fuck it, good shit.
DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down
that
to
shit
10.
before my man even broke on the play.
So the
Stop
lead
playing
back down to 10
predictable.
as things get a little more interesting, and the kick
I know
is
what I'm
away.
supposed to be doing.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this
Wilson,
up past
he
the
puts
20
you
and
on
down
your
at the
ass,
22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Hey, Charlie.
Where you going? Huh? The fuck is Sleeking and Eakin?
On first down, Brady.
This nigga Odell dropped the wide open pass.
The clock showing 18 seconds now to go. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, but it'll be second down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but Let's just be honest about it.
Back to my game.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Brady's incompletion
I can't believe this nigga just dropped that fucking
second and
pass.
10. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Seahawks on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Wait, what do you got? Check it.
On play action, now Brady. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh my God!
With just 6 seconds left
Yo,
on
he
the
caught
clock.
that shit though, bro.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Seahawks with the advantage and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, set. Where did he? Check.
Where did it?
Check back. Hold 50. Hey, orbit.
Brady now on 1st down.
That's it. Oh, it should
He'll
have
have a 1st down past the 40. Over the middle to Beckham. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for him.
Now Brady. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time, he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
59 Mike, check, 59. Regular. Alert.
From the red zone now, they look to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett, his first touchdown on the year.
What I tell you, Tom, we're going to get you some yards because we ain't running the ball no more this game, my guy.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation.
Hi, Jair.
That all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast.
They blocking the hell out of me. Panic coming up, though. I'm trying to disrupt the motherfucking blocking for it.
This was a big score to start the second half.
Ready? 95-56.
Oh, man.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze.
Don't throw to DeAndre because I'm helping my boy.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot.
And all the way in.
Because I'm helping my boy.
Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, yellow lady. I'm scared.
They go back to the air here.
Oh, yo, that nigga wide the fuck open. Adrian, I need you to get there, bro. You're the only one out there.
Able to
That's
rip
you.
off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup of 38. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that.
And
Don't throw the ball near me, boy.
Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did.
Why did he stop right there?
Picked off by Mike Adams. And a terrific
Yo,
return as he
if I see that any sooner, it was 7.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third
Damn,
quarter.
I didn't expect him to stop right on the route. Like,
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the
he's back. Maybe Adrian said I'm grabbing one out there.
And his guys are going to take over.
Boy, this defense, bro. Y'all make me happy.
With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right? Yeah.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Looking for more there on first.
I need you to have some more arm power than that, Tom, because but I also should have threw that as soon as I knew he was breaking off of that route.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Why can't I find the damn street? There it is.
To throw again, Brady. To Gabriel, middle of the field. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine.
That ain't
How about
finna
that
say.
throw right there? Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
I think he gunned out a few guys.
Gunned out a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Tackle made there by Eric Rowe. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. Ooh, the juke. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that
I ran the ball behind him first.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the
I forgot.
Never an any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready. 5-8, 5-8.
Watch the run. It's side, baby. That's baby side.
They begin the drive with Johnson. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 24, Breeze. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after them now.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Breeze.
What
my goodness, another interception. Picked off by
Hat-trick, baby. Thank.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And it's Michel once again. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Old play call there. Now it's 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Ready. Yellow waiting. Hey, kill. Kill. Here we go.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Shit out of here.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Wait, 20.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Wait, 20 hit.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Wait, 20 hit.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Brady caught left side. It's Beckham. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Brady. Finding Gabriel, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a 1st down as well. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, Michelle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Keeping it on the ground on 1st, Michelle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready. 5-9.
Bring it. Tight end left, tight end left. Everyone's got 4.
Tonight.
On 1st down, it's Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Johnson. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Last
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Bree's going to go on 4th down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Brady gives to Michelle. There he goes left side. That one 28 yards on the ground.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Seahawks, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when I tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team.
I ain't trying to get it.
I need a ring and a trophy. I stay on the bench as I am. It's niggas know that they keeping it low-key. I can cover the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the jets, ready to let him stay in the game. Team around took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
My guitar right now.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and ain't my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash.
I'm done. My throat right back. I got a shortage. I got a shortage in my tab.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a